Alan Kemp presents Solar Outsiders with Friends. The Kemp song. Alan Kemp is a solar king. Alan Kemp is a good salesman. Alan Kemp is a good CEO. Alan drives really cool cars. Alan Kemp knows his stuff when it comes to panels and inverters. Kempy knows he's a genius. Kempy is an atheist. Kempy, he's the man. Solar King, King of Brisbane. Solar God who has a big dick. I've got a big dick. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, everyone, welcome to the first inaugural Solar Outsiders podcast. Today I have with me my right-hand man, Benny. How are you, Benny?
It's a pleasure to be here, Mr. Kemp.
No worries, mate. So basically, people have wanted a bit of a podcast from Alan Kemp. I don't know why. I just do practically what every other salesman does in the industry, but it'll be pretty interesting to see a perspective, I think, coming from Benny, who's was out of work, a month ago, were you, Benny?
Yeah, that's right, mate.
Yeah, he was out of work a month ago, and he's now looking for the top job of Queensland Solar and Lighting in a couple of months. So we've pretty much taken him from...
I'm still a pleb.
Pretty much from a guy, that was out on his feet, lost his job, and he was on the dole, and now he's doing sales for Queensland Solar and Lighting, and learning the ropes, so to speak. So how are you finding the industry, Benny?
Well, due to all the COVID-19, losing my job, being a drop kick, I wanted to find the Alan Kemp of the industry, mate. I feel like the ultimate solar outsider because, mate, what a fucking shit industry. I can't stand people. Like, how are you guys going out there with people asking for 1 million fucking quotes?
Oh, mate,
passion fruit.
You've definitely started at the wrong end of the year. But actually, the really good time of the year to actually learn anything. So it is good, but the amount of money I've spent on on quotes to train you up is a lot. But I don't really think it's I'm not the best. So if you don't learn from the best, you just gotta. I'm just mediocre, actually, probably, to be honest. A lot of people... we've done a lot of... How many quotes have we done over the last, 6 weeks, a month?
50 plus.
50 plus over the phone, went out and see them in person. It's tough. And then you get a few in clusters. They all come through at once and then boom. But, no, it's going pretty good. So what have you learnt? What are you selling? Have you sold anything this week, Benny?
Yeah, well, I finally, after 6 weeks of grinding through the bullshit, I was door knocking like a madman.
We've been out door knocking, yeah.
Door knocking.
You go out kicking and screaming, don't you?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I can't. I fucking hate this industry. But after all the anger, all the dummy spats and that, I've officially made 3 sales this week.
Well, that's good, man, because I'm going to need you on board come summer.
But yeah, I'm like with this winter, as Mr. Kemp has shown me, it's winter. I have to wait for the dangling carrot called summer.
Yeah.
Summer's coming.
Winter's just ticking us over, but there could be a lot of guys out there killing it at the moment, just laughing at us like, these guys are fucking jokers. But we are jokers, man. Like, don't get me wrong. We aren't anything. We're just good, We're not the best. We're just good. And that's what I tell customers, and they don't like that. I think I'm too honest. I'm like, why would you go with me when you can go with someone better? So, which I suppose is true. What else don't you like what I tell the customers?
Well,
Because your shit's fucking cringe, man. Oh, that's like, where do I sign kind of shit. I can't handle that. That's what he tells the customers. So
yeah, well,
we all have our different styles, But, yeah.
yeah, where I find Alan's extremely honest with the customer, that he's so honest that it freaks them out.
Yeah.
But it's, for what I've noticed, it's always coming down to price. Some people do get a
In
hard
winter.
on.
I think what happens is the
Yeah.
same people in winter come out every single
They're
fucking
fucked.
winter, poke their little fucking nose out and have a sniff at getting some quotes, and then it all gets too much for them and they go back into the little bloody hidey hole and then pop out again next winter. I think it's the same people because how many people we had this over the last few months? I've looked at this many times and it doesn't make sense for me, or it gets confusing, and I fucking just buy it. That's what I tell them, Just
The ultimate procrastinators.
they are. And we're talking actual people that have had 10, 15 quotes every year. They've told us that. Yeah, so that's just sales in winter in general that I find every year. That's why I usually boost off for a few months or whatever, and try to do some sales remotely. But that's what's going on there. Other news today, we've replaced our first panels here at Queensland Solar and Lighting. Some Hannovers actually today that we went out and seen water getting in them. And of course it's hooked up to a Zeva Solar Evershine, I believe, that makes an audible noise and alarm for the customers when when there's a problem. It actually sends out an alarm, and then they jumped on the phone. We went out there. Mr. Julian jumped up on the roof and got the old hose out, and she wasn't working when the water got in the panels. So that customer will be getting a brand new system. That was a quick 4 years or whatever it was. But if you got Hannover panels out there, or you've sold Hannover panels, get ready, because it doesn't look too good. But as long as the customer, as long as other solar companies replace, or you want to make the money, but you got to look after the customer at the same time. So. Yeah. What else? We installed our first mill inverter this week.
Millies.
Yeah, the big black dog. It is good.
It's a sexy inverter.
Yeah. No, it's What didn't have that big fan noise. It's got a bit of a high frequency pitch to it, but that's more the younger guys can hear it. But the customers, the older people, he didn't have a problem with it. Got the monitoring set up on it. That's got 24/7 consumption monitoring, single phase. I've just sold another mill inverter for next week, so probably the mill king of probably. I don't know, man, who sells them or what's going on with them, but they're a good inverter. They're just hard to sell when they cost more than a Fronius, but the customers are just being fed Fronius. What inverters are you coming up against, Benny, that you're selling a lot of?
Well, we're coming up against, everyone's frothing on Fronius as usual.
Fronius, yeah, and I've kind of been pushing again. Like, took 4 days for them to get back to me to tell me what was the problem. And that was after me reminding them. So, yeah. And they of course, they won't let the customer talk to me. Are you on site with the customer? Well, maybe. What you do, you actually get your phone and do a three-way conference call to make it sound as if you're with the customer there, then and there. That's how I've kind of gotten around it.
It's a good hack.
Yeah, if anyone wants to know. Because he was quick to say, are you on site with the customer? I'm like, yeah. So that's how one way of coming at Fronius. Been doing a little bit of work on the website, trying to... Yeah, see, the market's changing so much with what panels and inverters people are selling. Of course, with the new mill that's come on board, I wrote a piece on that, so that's been pretty good. The businesses just aren't interested. I find I'm knocking on their door, and what are they saying?
They're just pushing back. What we're finding is a lot of people have knocked on their doors in the past, but They're just
Yeah,
procrastinators.
they said that was actually surprising that they have had a lot of people knock on their doors and saying, COVID-19 special, trying that angle, like, fuck, we need the work, man. Oh, yeah. Nah, still don't even really want to quote. It's like, fuck. Can't you tell I'm good, Fuck.
Even when you're giving the system away, they still don't want it.
Yeah. We're not giving them away, but yeah, we're trying to tell them that we can definitely help them out. But now's the best time if you want it. But yeah, they always, I don't know. I just got to brush up on my on my training there. Get a few tips from any of you guys out there door knocking the businesses. COVID's pretty much finished up here in Brisbane anyway, or not finished, but there's the whole scariness of it's gone away for the moment at least. So yeah, what we'll do, we'll actually call a lead right now, and cold call a business, and we'll see if they want a system. Hey, Daniel calling from Queensland Solar. I was just seeing if you guys are interested in a solar system there.
No.
No?
No, thanks.
It's
No.
not something you've thought of putting on or anything?
At our work?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Are you guys opening again anytime soon?
July.
July. Okay, so you're not shut down for like an indefinite period. You're definitely opening up.
Yeah, we should be opening up around about July.
Yeah, and why is it that you aren't interested in the solar there?
Because it's not my building.
Okay. Do you think the tenants would let us put one on? The landlord?
They put solar panels in their sections, but not. They only put it on the section where panel beatings is.
Okay. The reason why
each unit.
Yeah. Well, because we were thinking about doing like a bit of a promotion where we just install a system for a business that's been hit hard by the COVID. So, if do you think a free system there installed would help you? Like it would help us with a bit of PR and things like that. Would that
free? Yeah, but not. I don't have the money to pay for anything.
Yeah. That's why I'm wondering, because I'm like a big swing dog myself. I quite enjoy the swinger lifestyle. And I actually have a very good solar business. I thought, I don't want my local swinger club to shut down. So this would definitely help with your all your fridges that you got running there and stuff like that during the day. And I just thought, it'd be good PR for myself. And help you guys as well. So do you think that? Because how old would the building be there?
Oh, I'm not sure. About 15 or 20 years, I think.
Yeah, 15 or 20 years, rightio. And have you ever had like a private group like rent the place out?
Once, and it didn't work out, so we wouldn't be interested in probably doing that again.
Okay, because I kind of had in mind like a solar industry like night where like the big swinging dicks of the industry just got out there and got together and had a bit of a gangbang.
We would do that. We would do it on a weeknight, but not on a night that we open up on a Friday or a Saturday night.
So I'd have to just get together with rightio, some big ones, and rightio. And that could definitely work on like a weeknight. I could definitely look at that. All right. So what I might do is, did you want me to email through what we could do for you and what I had in mind with that? Because how big are your electricity bills coming in?
It depends on which unit. We've got 3 units, and they all got separate bills.
Yeah.
So usually one of them can get up to the 700 or 800 mark.
Oh, yeah.
And the other ones are around about the 300 to 500.
700-800, rightio. And that would just be, that'd all be 3-phase power, do you know?
Not sure.
Not sure. All right, I can work that out anyway at a later date. And your email address is on the website there?
I think so. It's .com.au. Yep.
All right, no worries. I'll send off an email, and if you could in the meantime talk to the what's it called? Your landlord. Then
Yep.
we can work something out and try to help you out there. You know.
Okay.
All right, no worries.
Okay, thank
You have a
you.
good day. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Well, that was a great call, Daniel.
Yeah. She didn't want to pay for it, of course, but I think it would be very.
All comes to money. But what a great idea to see who's got the biggest swinging dick in the solar industry.
Yeah.
Who does have the biggest dick in the solar industry?
Well, we don't know,
All right, we'll have to fucking start measuring up soon.
We've tried that one before. No one else would compete, but yeah, guys, if you're available on a Monday or Tuesday night, let's get down and hook in. But basically, I want to rock up there, the yellow suit, do a nice big Facebook video. Do it the Kemp way, and we'll throw a solar system on a swingers club, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, get the boys a bit of work in the winter as it's quiet, and that should work pretty good actually. I think just quietly. I just can't work out why other people haven't thought of that, but we'll see what happens there. What else has been going on in the world of solar? So we've talked to various wholesalers. We've had one in particular. Carl, how are you going, mate? That was a bit slow, that one. All right, guys. So we've pretty much covered everything that I can fucking be bothered to cover, and what else? Fuck, this is going to be probably the first and only Alan Kemp podcast, but it is what it is, and we'll see if we have any more news later on in the future. Probably get some interviews going with a bit of guys, if they dare come on here. All right, so what we'll do, we'll finish with an Anish call, and may you all have a great weekend.
Good afternoon. You're Solar.
Yeah, good afternoon. I wonder if you could help me.
What do you want?
I'm after some information on how you connect your inverter to your computer.
What inverter do you have, actually?
Sorry?
What inverter do you have?
It's the the sheet for the installation of it. For the Wi-Fi setting, it doesn't say on there what the inverter is. So, Solex.
Oh my dear. Why did you buy this one? This is a very shit inverter.
Hey?
Why did you buy it?
Because Eurosolar installed it.
Yeah, but we wanted to make a sale, but you don't supposed to buy it actually. It's a cheap solar inverter. Oh, dearie me.
Well, you better not tell me that, else I'll be suing Eurosolar.
Hey, you're the one who bought it, mate. Come on. You need
Look,
to
your people
You need to
gave
take
it.
some responsibility, you Australia people. This is not right.
I go and get stuffed. Do you want me to put some remarks on Facebook about Eurosolar? God, blimey.
Go for it.
Hey.
Because you're the one who bought the cheap shit inverter from China. We sold it and we make the money. But you're the one who told us to install it.
You got to be kidding. I don't know. What are you in the business?
What do you mean? I just work I'm customer service extraordinaire, actually.
You are bloody extraordinaire, aren't you?
Why not?
I bought this a few years ago, and I've just had a bit of a trouble in my inverter, and I phone you up, and you tell me, why did I buy such cheap shit?
Well, you wanted to buy the cheapest? Hey, in India we have very famous saying, you buy cheap, you buy twice. So maybe you can buy a new one.
I didn't know when I bought that it was a cheap shit.
Well,
your salesperson recommended it.
What was the salesperson
So
name?
your Euro Solar was
Correct.
recommending cheap shit to people.
Yes, but we need to make some money, actually.
So you need to make some money, so you dupe me.
Why not?
Your company cheated me.
Yes, but we installed you, and you got what you pay for. Hey, come on.
But your company said this was your gift. I didn't know if it was a good one or a bad one.
Well, that's why you need to grow brains, and you need to.
Okay, just give me your name, would you?
Oh, dearie, you can't get my name. This is
Why
your
can't I
phone.
get your name? Eh?
No, you can't get the name.
Why wouldn't you give me your name?
Because I sense that you are not happy with Eurosolar, even we give good service. So
I'm not. I'm going to report this.
please don't. But
Yes, I'm going to.
No,
You
no.
just told me something. Now, I get a quote here from Eurosolar, which I've got in my hand,
Yes.
and it says inverter details, 1 solar, 5.2 dual NPPT. And that's what you people gave me on the quote. Now I phone up for some information, and you tell me it was cheap shit.
Hey, well, it was cheap. It's the truth. You want me to lie to you?
How do I know that? Back in 5 years ago, I spent $3,000 on getting a system, 3 kilowatts.
Oh, my goodness. Mate, can you pay a bit more and we can help you?
I'll tell you what, I'll be suing you. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can try. Everyone. Actually, Tracy Grimshaw looking for us, actually. You know, fucking Tracy Grimshaw. I'll answer her
Well,
call.
Tracy Grimshaw will get another customer, won't she?
Yes,
And she
you
will
can add it
know
to
what you replied to me when I phoned up and asked how to connect my inverter.
You got your $3,000 worth, so please congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back, and be happy.
Well, I will probably see you in court.
I hope not. I don't
Because-
want to see you again, actually, unless you buy.
Listen, I'm pretty sure you will do.
Hey, if you
I'm
buy another
pretty sure you will do.
thank you. But until then, have a good day, huh? Have a very good day.
And you have a good sleep tonight.
You too, buddy.